So I was sort of looked after by a family friend when I was 16. That for me was a massively life-changing experience. It taught me so many skills. I don't think I'd be where I am now if it wasn't for them. So it's something I've always wanted to do.
Fostering never really crossed my mind when I was younger or growing up. When I was younger, I'd tell you two things. I always wanted to be a vet and be a dad. And then I realised you have to cut animals open, and I was like, I don't want to be a vet anymore. But I've always wanted to be a parent. I'm a triplet, so I've always had siblings around me. And after hearing Jess's story and thinking, yeah, why wouldn't you give a second chance to a child that's had a rough start to their life? Why not make a difference? Better them, better yourselves. So, yeah, going through all the onboarding, this is what I want to do. And I'm a very caring person as well, so it's nice to do it for a job and then come home and do it in your personal life as well.
We've had a very good onboarding social worker, Kirsty, who explained the whole process to us. We also had a really good initial visit with Paisley, who was very friendly. There was no pressure there at all to like sign up, and it was just very friendly, very family feel, and it was very different to other organisations that I'd approached. Also we know some foster carers with the company, which helped sort of understand a little bit more. But it's been really friendly, good training. We've done three separate trainings now.
3 separate trainings.
Yeah. So we just really like the feel.
They always had an answer for any question, no matter how stupid you thought your question was. They were more than happy to put your mind at ease and explain and help you, guide you in any way that you needed.
And the buffets are good.
Yeah, the
food's good. You get provided with very good food. Whoever made that rice dish was great. I think almost having these children that we know nothing about put in our home and not having any help and just somehow having to wing looking after them and trying to make the best of it and not wanting to screw that up for them. I think that's been a pretty scary thought.
Yeah, it's like first time parents, here's 2 kids.
Yeah, because we don't have our own children, so these are going to be our first sort of children that we're going to look after as our own. So I think it's scary in that sense, isn't it? But we've had a lot of help from Thrive, and they've very much assured us that it isn't like that. We have our own social worker, the children have their own social worker. We've been taught through the process, we've asked every question under the sun. We've been given scenarios and examples from other foster carers, and we've met with other people that are along the same process as us. We had training where it was a mix of very experienced foster carers, people going through the process, new foster carers, social workers were even in the training with us. So it was really good to sort of have that mix and ability to give us that confidence that we can do it.
Do it if you have the patience, the time, the space. Do it. Be a safe space for a child that doesn't have that. Be a second chance for them to better themselves and better yourself. I'd say do it.
You'll hear a lot of stories from people. You'll get a lot of opinions. So I found it easier to actually choose wisely who you spoke to about it, because you'll get people that are like, oh my God, like, why are you doing that? It's going to be really hard, it's going to be awful, these kids are really troubled. And then you get other people like, oh, that's amazing, you're doing an amazing thing. You'll get people go, don't go with a local authority, or do go with a local authority, or go with a private agency, or don't go with a private agency. And sometimes I think it's easier just to choose who you speak to about it and make your decisions based on what you learn, i.e. what you pick up from the agency you choose, or people that are actually doing it. Don't just get opinions from people that think they know about it. So I spoke to a lot of different foster carers who have gone through all sorts of different routes. And I found that really, really helpful to get an overall opinion on sort of what it could potentially be like. And there will be challenges, it's not going to be easy. People don't just you know, it's a hard thing to do. You're giving up a lot, but you're doing it for the right reasons. We aren't religious, so I would say that hasn't had anything to do with it personally for me.
No, all the questions. So we met on our onboarding and in training, we met quite a few Muslim carers, and they were more than happy to.
Yeah, that was really interesting.
Not really something we spoke about or ever brought up with somebody, so they were more than happy to answer our questions for us to ask. So we found out a lot of information about different religions that we could, I mean, we're not opposed to any religion, it's just understanding it. I think it's the main thing for us.
Yeah, I think we aren't, like I say, we're not opposed to any background of any children. It was just quite eye-opening, wasn't it? About learning about different things that we found along the process. I think that made us more open to other religions. We didn't, like for example, we didn't really understand what mosque was, to be quite honest.
I thought it was like church on a Sunday for Christian. It's all your extracurricular activities and socialising, and not what I ever thought it was. I thought, oh, it's just like church, except it's all the time. No, the woman said that's a misconception. It's like your extracurricular, you extra help with maths,
life skills.
Life skills, yeah.
It was very eye-opening, and I think it also gives structure to children, responsibility, and it actually was really eye-opening how often, like, you'll come home from school, you'll go to mosque, and then you'll do your homework, and I'm like, that just seems exhausting, but they were like, the kids literally love it and they just do it. So that was quite eye-opening as to.
It's strange to you because that's their routine.
Yeah.
If you were 29, you'd throw in and say, right, we're going here.
I'd be exhausted. So yeah, that was definitely interesting along the journey. But for me, I think I just want to be able to see and help and see the changes in some children. We're open to fostering siblings of 2 and 3. We've got plenty of space and we've got plenty of time. For us, it's always been like a sense of having a family, hasn't it? We don't have children of our own, so we've always wanted to be able to look after children that need it, really. I want to be a fun parent that teaches them life skills, normality, and what it is to have routine and structure, because we're quite routine people. I would definitely recommend them. I chose them because it feels like a family.
There's no pressure, there's no like pitch, there's no sales person.
It's not pushy. It feels very family orientated. They don't feel like they're in it to just put a head in a bed, basically. They feel like they're there to actually care about what it is that you want and what the children need, rather than, we've got a kid, just take them.